Welcome to the Poynton High School World Book Day quiz.
There are 5 rounds, each made up of 10 questions.
There'll be prizes for the winning students and members of staff.
At the end of the quiz will be more information on how to submit your answers using either the Google form or a paper copy. Okay, guys, so for round 1, you're going to see 10 front book covers. I've taken away the writer and the title, and there are 20 marks up for grabs here. So this is quite a big round to get you started. My suggestion would be that you pause the video to give yourself enough time to have a good look at the book front covers, and then continue when you are ready. So you get 1 mark for the book title and 1 mark for the author. Best of luck.
Round number 2, books into film. Question number 1. Which 1975 film based on an American novel made people scared to go back into the water? Number 2. Which film with the main characters Bella and Edward was based on a 2005 novel? Question number 3. Which film series based on a 1937 novel has 3 parts, the final film being The Battle of the 5 Armies? Question 4. Which 1958 novel, which has now been made into 2 films in 2014 and 2017, sees its main character arrive from darkest Peru, sent by his Aunt Lucy? Question 5. Which film is the 5th installment of the series of novels featuring a young wizard named Harry? Question 6. Which 1939 novel was later made into a film where the characters travel along a yellow brick road? Question 7. Which 1986 novel by Winston Groom was made into a Tom Hanks film in 1994? Question 8. What is the title of the 1982 novel by Michael Morpurgo, which has been made into both a film and a stage production, in which the title character is an animal named Joey? Question 9. Which novel by Dick King-Smith called The Sheep Pig was made into a film in 1995 with a single word title? And finally, number 10. Which 1982 Stephen King novel was made into a film based on a prison breakout?
Round 3, Fairytales and Legends. Question 1. The ugly sisters, generally portrayed by men, are among the most famous pantomime villains ever. Which story are they from? Question 2. For how long did Briar Rose, also known as Sleeping Beauty, sleep? Was it A, 50 years, B, 100 years, or C, 1000 years? Question 3. In Little Red Riding Hood, the main character is accosted by what type of animal? Question 4. What was Rapunzel's most outstanding feature? Question 5. What is the most common phrase used at the start of a fairy tale? Question 6. In Greek mythology, who is the god of the sky? Question 7. Which legendary character carrying a bow and an arrow was once played by a fox? Question number 8. A legendary king once pulled a sword from a stone and sat at a round table. What was the name of his kingdom? Question 9. In the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which fruit was used by the evil witch to poison the heroine? And question 10. In the story of Rumpelstiltskin, what material is spun into gold?
Round 4. Historical fiction. Question number 1. Which book in the Horrible History series sees the historical figures labelled as terrible? Question number 2. What was the title of the series of books featuring the younger sister of Sherlock Holmes? Question 3. Which novel by Charles Dickens features 4 ghosts and a character named Tiny Tim? Question 4. Which novel set at the time of the Great Depression in America has 2 main male characters named Lenny and George? Question 5. What was the title of the 1818 novel by Mary Shelley? Question 6. Which wartime Robert Westall novel sees Chas McGill find a very dangerous weapon? Question 7. Who wrote the novel Alice in Wonderland? Question 8. What was the name of the series of books about a group of friends in the 1950s who consisted of Julian, Dick, Anne, George, and Timmy the dog? Question 9. What is the name of the Jacqueline Wilson novel that tells the story of a foundling girl living in London in the 1880s? And finally, question number 10. What is the title of the 1925 F. Scott Fitzgerald novel where the lead character Jay is in love with Daisy Buchanan?
Round 5. Children's literature. Question 1. Which street do the Dursley family live on in the Harry Potter series? Question 2. Who is the main resident of the 100-acre wood? Question 3. Which author created a rabbit dressed in a blue petticoat? Question 4. What is the name of the dog in Peter Pan? Question 5. In James and the Giant Peach, what provided the power for the floating peach? Question 6. In which book would you find the Pevensie children? Question 7. What is the Gruffalo scared of? Question 8. What type of creature is Professor Lupin? Question 9. Which practically perfect nanny appears in a book written by P.L. Travers? And question 10, last one. What kind of animal is Wilbur in the book Charlotte's Web? That's the end of the Poynton High School World Book Day quiz. You either can submit your answers via your Google form or send a picture of your answers to phs.cheshire.sch.sch.uk because you want to claim your prize.
We hope you've enjoyed taking part, and remember, keep reading.